Google Presentation 3 is a basic series on introducing you to Google Apps presentations. And in this topic, we'll talk about formatting slides and adding images. So if you're working on the tutorial in the order that it was presented, you should have 3 slides. We have a title slide and 2 additional slides. And so we're going to start by entering text on a slide. So all you need to do is click in the existing text boxes, and we're making a presentation called My Favorite Vacation Spot. Favorite Vacation Spot. And you can put by Sally Sample. So there you have it, and you might want to put your name too, I mean the date as well, August 2012, something like that. I mean, you certainly can choose a different background color as well if you'd like. Now you need to enter text on the content slide. So we'll go through a few options here. So let's go to that slide, and I'm going to enter the name of my favorite vacation spots, which will be, let's do Franconia State Park in New Hampshire. That's my favorite place. And I'm going to resize my text box because I'm going to type maybe 5 bullets about why I love it. I might say beauty, quiet, nature, hiking, camping, rivers, and then finally the basin. Maybe that's my favorite part. So I click on bold, and then here I can highlight the text and I can bullet it or number it. So there's a variety of ways that you can move text around, and you can also do this. So, or let's say you don't want the basin to be there. You can go ahead and move that text somewhere else by just cutting it out and then putting it somewhere else. So I did a Control X for cut and a Control V for paste. So now I have the basin here. So it doesn't have to be all in one box. You can have as many text boxes as you want, which can really help you make a dynamic looking slide. So now I need a photo. So I'm ready to insert a picture, and I could take one from the many, you can obviously just upload from your pictures. So if you click on Insert Image, you probably have a picture of your favorite vacation spot. So you can just go upload and browse and upload that file. But again, I want to cover how you can get a URL. So I'm going to go ahead, and I did an image search for Franconia State Park, and there are tons of images, but I'm going to click on Advanced Search, and I'm going to go down, and I'm just going to look for if there's stuff that's just free to use, that's licensed, free to use. And I'll click on Advanced Search and see what we've got. Oh, lovely picture of the basin. So I'm going to right click on that and choose Copy Image URL. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to paste that in, Control V. And it says URL is not valid. And I'm glad that happened because that does happen sometimes. So it looks like, yeah, that didn't work out so well. So it brought me to a Flickr page, and the picture that I thought I was getting was not actually that picture. Here it is. Here's that picture. So I'm going to right click on that, and it says copyright, all rights reserved. So you know what? That didn't lead me in the right direction. So I tried to do the right thing, and I ended up not being very happy about the results. So I'm going to go, because I'm doing this for education, I'm going to go to Franconia State Park, search for images, and I'm going to cite my source. So I'm going to go ahead and grab something beautiful that I like. And again, I could upload it from my image file, but I wanted to show you how to copy an image URL and then go ahead and paste it in. And don't forget that you can always contact, and it's a good idea, and ask the person if you can use their image. Most people will tell you immediately, absolutely, you can use my image. So I'm going to click on Select, and I'm going to put that image in. And to resize it, I can resize it. I can move things around. Let's say I want it right in the middle. Anything you want to do is fine. You can go ahead and flip it on its side. So go ahead and add an image, add some bulleted text, make a really attractive slide. I'm not going to spend time doing that. And then finally, after you get your content slide beautiful and what you want it to be, you want to stop and go to your last slide and enter your closing information. So this could be a slideshow that's several slides long, and now you have your final slide. And we have a caption slide layout here. You certainly don't have to have one. You could have a different slide layout. But for this, we chose change layout. We chose the caption. So you have all these options, but we chose caption. And what we're going to do with this is say, for further information, please contact me. And you could, make this bigger, smaller. Because you're working with a template, that's how big the bar is. So you have to kind of leave it in the bar. And that's what happens when you're working with templates. You do end up getting limited on what you can do with it. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't put your text box up here and change the color. So you just highlight the color and make it black. You have to make those decisions. So sometimes you get almost done or pretty close to being done with your presentation, and then you go back and change the presentation entirely. So that's up to you. So that's how you create a presentation and make changes to each slide, insert images, move images around, rotate them and resize them. You can also layer it. So let's say I want to have this image, I want the basin to be over that image. So let's go and I'm going to make this image really as big as I can without messing with my template. And I want the basin to run over it. So I'm going to right click on the image and choose Order Send to Back. Now my basin, I can't read those black letters, so I'm going to select the text box, and over here on the fill, I'm going to fill it in with white. I can fill it in with any color I want. So you can really go to town with the formatting and editing in your document. In the next tutorial, we'll show you how to present, publish, and share that presentation.